Pick again, player 3. A fresco by Raphael shows Pope Leo I pleading with this ruthless barbarian to spare Rome. Player 2. No. Anyone else? Here's the response we were looking for. Attila. Choose again. Player 3. Legend has it that Mark Antony's wife stabbed this orator's tongue after his death. Here's what we were looking for. Cicero. Player 3. Pick again. Maria Bello and Sherry Stringfield are among the many who doctored up this long-running NBC show. Okay, player 1. No, that's not right. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? We're talking about ER. You again, player 3. Doctors Lisa Cuddy and Allison Cameron have roamed Princeton Plainsboro Hospital with this acerbic title doc. Let's hear it, player 1. That's it. Player 1, back to you for our next song. This January 1st, 1863 document liberated all slaves in regions still under Confederate control. Yes, player 1. Yep. Player 1, you pick again, please. Answer, it's the Daily Double. You are currently in the lead. Decide on your wager, player 1. Okay, here is the clue. The New Deal refers to the economic recovery and social reforms implemented by this U.S. president. Even so, you are still in the correct response is Franklin Roosevelt. Select again. In 1609, this captain was injured in a gunpowder explosion and lost his leadership role in Jamestown. Here's what we were looking for. John Smith. Please pick again, player 1. Dr. Kavanaugh, the first name would give things away, was a Boston M.E. with a checkered past on this drama. Player 1. That is correct. Here's the $1,000 clue for you. We dig forensic anthropologist Dr. Temperance Brennan on this Fox drama. It's player 2. Anyone else? Yes, player 3. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player 1. Correct. Player 2 is going first in Double Jeopardy when we come back following this. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. Bestsellers of the decade. Elvis lyrics. The southernmost nation. Presidential campaigns. Number, please. And inventors and inventions. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2, you make the next selection as we continue. It precedes minutes in the title of a popular Sunday night TV news program. Okay, player 1. That's correct. We return to you, player 1. Highest number you can throw with just one standard die. Player 1? Right. You again, player 1. Kelly will present this clue.
In target archery, an arrow that hits the outer white ring is worth 1 point. The inner blue scores 6, and a shot in the center yellow scores this many.
Let's hear it, player 1. Good. Choose again, player 1. Of 80, 800, or 1800, the approximate length in miles of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. It's player 1. You are correct. Player 1, pick again. Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. And you're in the lead now. What'll it be? Here is your daily double clue. Barack Obama is officially listed as this number U.S. President. You are still in first place, though. We're talking about 44. Select again. Walter Deemer with the Fleer Company invented the first commercially successful type of this chewing gum in 1928. Yes, player 1. Right you are. Please pick again, player 1. In 1879, James A. Ritty invented this machine, and retailers have been ringing up sales ever since. Let's hear it, player 1. Good. You get to pick again, player 1. In 1798, this cotton gin inventor began using a system of interchangeable parts to make muskets for the U.S. government. Player 2. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's what we wanted. Eli Whitney. We return to you, player 1. In 1938, chemist Roy Plunkett invented polytetrafluoroethylene, a non-stick substance better known as this. Here's the response we were looking for. Teflon. Player 1, back to you. Martha Costin invented the Costin This, a device for signaling at sea in the 1850s. Okay, player 1. Yep. Player 1, you pick again, please. India, Indonesia, Iran. It's player 1. Right. Player 1, back. Nepal, Nicaragua, Norway. Yes, player 1. Hey, you're right. You again, player 1. Syria, Suriname, Sweden. Let's hear it, player 1. That is correct. Player 1, pick again. Portugal, Papua New Guinea, Pakistan. Okay, player one. Good. Select again. Mongolia, Malta, Malawi. Player one? Yes. Player one, back